Alrighty, guys, we are finally on week number 4, your final 2 workouts here. So let's make sure that we are finishing up this week strong. So workout number 7, you guys can see here, it is a 10-minute AMRAP. So you are going to be trying to complete the following 3 movements with their corresponding number of repetitions as many times as you can within that 10-minute time frame. All right, so we're starting things off with 20 squat jacks, right? A little bit of a different movement here for you. So as we here start with our feet right underneath our hips, we are going to jump our feet out to what our squat stance would be. Again, right around that, hip shoulder width apart. And then we're going to sink on down into that squat, tapping the feet together at the top. So we have here 20 total squat jacks. If you need to, that lateral motion is a little bit troublesome for us, right? Coordination wise, we can always make that into, just like we did last week, right? Going into our jump squats if need, or simply just an air squat as an option. So starting off with 20 right out of the gate, then you work your way into 15 inchworms with a push-up. So an inchworm, starting with your feet right underneath your hips, you're gonna bring your hands on down to the floor. From there, you're gonna walk your hands on out to a high plank position. So right where my hands are underneath my shoulders. From here, I lower myself down into that full push-up, press back up and through, and then walk my hands back right towards my feet. That would be 1 repetition. You got to do that 15 total times. So it's going to be quite a little bit there. So if we need to, for that push-up, just as we did last week, feel free to drop it down to a knee. We can always, rather than adding on that push-up, just simply do the inchworm walk out to the high plank position and then just walk our hands on back and take out that push-up entirely. So a couple different ways that we can modify there for you at home. And then last but not least, we have our hollow rocks. With your hollow rock, we'll bring it on down to the floor here. All right, and once I'm on down, I'm going to have my hands extended up and over the top of my head. I'm now going to actively point my toe, compress my lower back into the ground, keeping my hands up and over the top of my head to this hollow position. Right now, a rock, right? I'm going to rock forward and rock back, all the while keeping my shoulder blades up and off the ground, actively compressing that lower back into the ground as well. Now, if that is a little bit challenging for us, no worries. It does get pretty hard, right? We can then hold just that hollow rock position, right? In this instance, I would try to hold that hollow, right, for around maybe 15 seconds in that range, right? Now from here, again, if the hand position over the top of the head is a little bit challenging, we can bring our hands in front, make that movement a little bit easier as well. So with that hollow rock, have some fun with it, with the whole workout rather, have some fun with it. Only going to take 10 minutes, right? We'll get a good little sweat going, and then we will see you guys back at it for our final workout of square one.